The death of Queen Elizabeth II has seen great changes in both King Charles III and Prince William's lives. While they have gone through the tremendous hardship of losing their mother and grandmother respectively, they have each taken on a new, weightier level of responsibility. King Charles inherited the throne and William has been handed his father's former title of Prince of Wales. However, it seems that, according to royal experts, it is not the only thing the heir in line to the throne has inherited from his father. In recent weeks, Charles' hot-headed temperament has been seen by the public as he flew off the handle after he became frustrated with a fountain pen when visiting Hillsborough Castle in Northern Ireland. In a video that went viral on social media, after signing a visitor's book, Charles can be heard exclaiming, "I can't bear this bloody thing. It's what they do every stinking time," before walking out of the room. Journalist Penny Junor, who has known Charles for 3 decades, said in 2018, "He has a terrible temper and has a great tendency to feel sorry for himself." Tina Brown, speaking on the Born to Rule podcast in May, also described the king as emotional, the exact word used by royal biographer Robert Jobson to describe William. In his book, William at 40, The Making of a Modern Monarch, published this year, the 58-year-old royal editor of the Evening Standard said William quickly grows angry, often about issues associated with the royal family. He wrote, "William's fiery temper can blow up at any time, usually when he's frustrated or when it comes to issues regarding his family. Even senior members of his circle will check which way the wind is blowing before becoming too self-assured in his presence or raising problematic issues that might be better addressed at another time." Other insiders confide that William can be an emotional character who is, on occasion, difficult to handle. The Daily Express royal correspondent, Richard Palmer, has also substantiated these claims, as he said on the Royal Roundup in May that William does have a temper behind the scenes sometimes, but added that the heir to the throne has broad shoulders and does take on criticism. The Times royal correspondent Valentine Lowe has written a new book called Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, where he spoke to Charles' former staff members. An unnamed source told Mr. Lowe his temper would come out quickly, but then subside, adding that Charles rarely directs it towards the individual with whom he is angry. The former member of staff told Mr. Lowe, he had strong opinions. He also had a proper temper on him, which was quite fun. He would rarely direct it at the individual. It would be about something, and he would lose his temper. He would throw something. He would go from 0 to 60 in a flash, and then back down again." Despite William allegedly having a temper much like his father, Charles would, on occasion, be taken aback by the now Prince of Wales' outbursts. Mr. Jobson continued, "Sometimes, the level of William's belligerence has shocked his father, who's always loathed confrontation. The result is that Charles tends to tread carefully when dealing with his heir and fails to pull him up on his lack of respect." William's temper reportedly first reared its head when he was a teenager, as he would have shouting matches with his father. Relationship has to be good. Prince William charging King rent as he takes on new role. Prince William can now charge his father rent by virtue of his new position of Duke of Cornwall. The King has been renting Highgrove House since the Duchy bought the property in 1980 and spent years developing his vision of a perfectly sustainable royal residence. Read more here. According to a historical advisor to the Crown, Robert Lacey, Queen Camilla was shocked by William's ranting and raving. Mr. Lacey wrote in his 2020 book Battle of Brothers, In the years after her 2005 marriage to Prince Charles, Camilla has recounted to her own family and close friends her surprise at discovering this unexpected side to Prince Charming. "The boy's got a temper." Charles' wife had been horrified at the ranting and raving that on occasion William had unleashed against her husband in her presence. The rows have been earth-shattering by Camilla's account, with William doing the shouting and Charles submitting meekly on the receiving end.